What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, another episode of That's Truckiinn. We are currently getting backed up into a dock right here where we are gonna pick up where we're gonna pick up 4 Skidsteers. So let's get on to it. Let me show you guys what we're doing. Not even 10 minutes and we're already loaded up. It was freaking quick. Here's the load. All right, well, this first machine, first, second, and the last one, they are weighing in a little under 10,000 pounds. This one right here is the only one weighing in a little over 10,000 pounds. So that being said, anything that has tracks or wheels or tires, whatever, that is over 10,000 pounds requires 4 points of contact. So I'll show you guys how it is that we do the heavier one, and then the other ones we'll do regular since they're lighter. All right, well, we have a few binders out here, 2 chains. So first things we want to do is look for the tie down points on these machines. For example, right here, this little sticker right here indicates that this right here is for the chain, for a tie down point. Also right here in the back, there's a little sticker right here. So what I like to do with these is always get one chain pulling forward and one chain pulling backward as much as you can. But we can also pass it through here. This is a tie down point right here. We can pass it through here like that. We are gonna pass the chain through here and right here and secure this thing at an angle, pulling backward. In the front, of course, pulling forward. All right, so this is how it's looking. Like I said, one side pulling back, one pulling forward. So now, what you wanna do, let me get this a little bit forward. We can put the binder right here. It should fit in between these little loops right here. But what I don't want is for the paint to get scratched. So what we're gonna do is we have more room in the front. We're gonna put the binder right here. Set the chain, stretch it as much as you can. Got one end right there, all the slack. Hook it up over here. Now all of this slack, you either want to get a bungee, tie it up to somewhere, or wrap it around the whole binder. Because if you go down the road and this thing is like that, I'll best believe you're gonna get pulled over by DOT. We got this side done. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. There it is. All right, guys, well, this is one way to do it, but some people might say that this might not work because even though it does work, but you might have to add something right here. Since this thing has hydraulics, it has to be secured. I don't know. Some people say yes, some people say no because it doesn't have a bucket. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have more than enough time right now to show you guys, so I wanted to show you how it is when you secure it like this on the tracks. Pretty simple. Now the other way, which is how I'm gonna do it for all of them, is gonna be a chain right here and a chain in the back. All right, so the first securement is gonna be up here on the arm. So we're gonna get one end of the chain, pass it through here, and secure it right here. So we still want it a little bit at an angle. So what we're gonna do, pull it down through here, pull it all the way through, back up with just one scoop, 2 scoops, whatever you want, and throw the chain all the way across. So we're gonna pull the chain all the way through, do the same thing we did over there, pass it down through here, pass it down, and do the same thing. All that's left to do is the binder. Pull all the slack. Pull it all the way through. There it is. All right. Now we're gonna set one hook of the binder towards the bottom of the chain right here. And the other one should be, yep, pretty dang close. All right, there it is. And now we just crank. Perfect. There it is. This is my favorite way to do it because you have a securement in the front and you have a securement in the back. All right, now we move to the rear of the machine. We took off the chain. Same thing, we secure it a little bit at an angle, not much because we're gonna need this over here to get this one. So we're gonna put it right here. I already got my teardrop right here, already hooked up. So we're gonna take the chain on this securement hole, whatever. You can either run the chain through the bottom and up or through the top and down. It just depends where you want the chain to be, either on top of the machine or at the bottom of the machine. I want it to be at the bottom, that's how I always do it. So we take the hook, oh damn it! We take the hook, go through the top, down, and then the same thing over there. I'll show you guys how I do it over there, but that's pretty much what we do on this side. Right here on this side, since the chain's already coming through the bottom, of course we're gonna go through the bottom and up. Try and do this one-handed. There we go. Bottom and up. Pull it. See how the chain's gonna stay at the bottom? I'll show you guys why I do it like this on the heavier one, where we need 4 points of contact instead of just 2. All right, guys, and there it is. Like I said, it's not much of an angle on this one because we have this machine right here. Yes, we can cross the chains, but I don't have no carpet or anything yet to put in between the chains. So if I don't have to do it, I'm not gonna do it. So there it is. Simple. This is my favorite way to do it because you have one in the front, one in the back. And that thing is on there, man. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other two that are like this. Once we get to the heavier one, it's gonna be pretty much the same concept, but we're gonna use more binders. I'll explain and show you guys. Okay, here we are on the big one now. So as y'all can see, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm missing one binder. I have to go get it over there. But same thing. One chain in the front, one chain in the back. Yes, I did say we need 4 tie downs on this one, but the reason I'm using one chain is because I'm gonna put a binder on this side and a binder on that side. Whenever you split the chain with 2 binders, it actually counts as if you're using 2 chains. So let's say this chain, it's a 3/8. Let's say this chain has a load securement of 6,000 pounds, which I think is like 6,500, but let's just say 6,000. If I were to use two binders how I am right now, the one right here is considered one chain, the one over there is considered another chain. So that's 6,000 pounds and 6,000 pounds, which is a total weight, combined weight or whatever of securement of 12,000. So that's why this works. Again, this machine is not too heavy. It's a little over 10,000 pounds. That type of securement comes in handy whenever you have a bigger machine and it's a lot heavier. So you don't have to use too many chains. That will come in handy. But here, since we don't really need the weight, we need the securement, the points of contact or whatever, that's why we're doing that. It does cover more weight, but it also covers the 4 points of securement. So let's go ahead and secure it and show you guys how I do it. And as y'all can see, leave all the slack in the middle. So what we're gonna do is same thing. We're gonna set this binder, but make sure your chain is straight and it's not twisted like this. There we go. So the reason I put the hook over the top and down is because on this method, we're gonna put one of the hooks of the binder on the bottom with the slack. So we'll set it right about there. And the other hook is gonna go on the end over here by the rub rail of the trailer. Right like that. And then it's gonna be the same thing on this side. There it is. Just like that. Now all we need to do is tighten them up, and that's it. Then we move to the front. And there it is, guys. Easy. I just put the slack in this hole right here because it's quite a bit of slack, so just in case. I mean, it don't really matter. It won't go anywhere, but there it is. Now we move to the front. All right, guys, there it is. So on this one, the slack is gonna be right here in the front. I could have done it the other way so the slack could be in the back, but it's the same thing. I just didn't want to go under it, but same thing. So the chain is gonna hold right here. Honestly, because of this thing, I might have to go through the back. Yep. All right, let's switch it around real quick. There we go. We just switched the slack for it to be in the back instead of the front. So there it is. Hook right here, hook over here. The slack's gonna be at the bottom of the fork thing, and then same thing here. Just pull it all the way back. Hook right here on this one, and then hook over here, and hopefully I can crank it right here because of this, but this thing's messing it up. And that's it. Binder there, and binder right here. Easy. And I think that's it, man. That's it. So there's a difference between a machine that needs 4 tie down points than a machine that only needs 2. You can put more if you want, but per DOT, you're good with 2. Here it is. One last look. This is a heavier one. 2 tie down points back here, and 2 in the front. That's it, man. That is it. So guys, I know it's a quite a bit different video. I wanted to do something like this, show you guys how to maybe if you don't know, you're getting into trucking, into flatbedding, have some questions on how to do something or something like that. I don't know, just help y'all out from what I know. If you're a driver and you have a different method of doing it, if you think I did something wrong, leave it down in the comments, because we all learn from each other. Maybe I did something wrong, maybe I could do something different that will make it a lot easier for me. Leave it down in the comments. I will more than gladly try it out, see if it works out. Woo! Man, it is getting hot. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments, concerns, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.